the summer months are upon us, and things are a little bit different this year. And I don't know about you all, but the place I've been most excited to get out to now that we've really cracked this thing, by which I mean COVID, by which I mean it's still an issue, is the skate park.
Okay.
And so I talked to the Wizard of the Cloud via Maria, who sent this WikiHow article in, and it's super important.
Does Maria work for the Wizard?
Maria is a apprentice. Yes.
Apprentice.
Okay.
Basically, so the answer is yes, but unpaid.
Oh,
Yeah.
Maria, you're better than this.
The Wizard of the Cloud has so much knowledge and power, but is just kind of shitty as ethically as a person.
Oh, yeah.
Or I guess an entity. I guess the wizard isn't.
I'm pretty sure you don't get to be a wizard without being kind of shitty.
Sure, yeah. So anyway, this is going to teach us how to differentiate between a real skater and a poser skater.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. A lot of it is watch them skate.
Well, okay.
Which then we're getting a little bit into let's test your I guess this whole article is about let's test your cred out. But there's ways of doing it that's not going to make you look like a huge creep running up on them while they skate and say like, do a fucking trick. Do a fucking trick. Let's see it. 1, test their knowledge in a conversation. Listen for basic skateboard terms and slang.
Like
real
trucks?
skaters are going to talk about frontside and backside tricks.
Yeah.
They're going to use basic skateboard terms like pop and kickflip. Listen for one of the most basic terms of all, ollie. Yeah,
They won't say things like, I hauled a bunch of perps into the station this weekend, and it was a great weekend of being a cop.
They won't say anything like, who wants a pepperoni on another pizza pie? Because that's a pizza restaurant worker.
Now, Griffin.
A skater will typically talk about ollies and kickflips. They won't say things about your drive shaft because that's a car person.
Now, Griffin, are you scared that in doing this article publicly, what you're really doing is teaching people what other people are looking for out of real skaters? And you're
right.
You're teaching people to pose more effectively?
You're right. You could say one of these terms. This first one's, I think, fake, and actually, Travis, has the Ouroboros wrapped all the way around, and this article is, in fact, a test to see who is a real skater or not, because the first term they list here is a slappy. I don't know. That's kickflip. I've heard of. Vert, yes. Tweak, I guess. Stall, sure. Shifty, huh? Kick turn, no. And mob, not real. Some of those are not real. Slappy is definitely not real.
Slappy is when you mess up on a trick and your board flips up in the air and smacks you in the face, and you cry a little bit.
And you cry. I mean, and you look shifty.
But it's a good way to ingratiate yourself to other skaters, because skaters are very caring and nurturing a lot. And so when you slap yourself in the face and a single tear rolls down, they'll immediately want to make you feel better and take you out for ice cream and maybe eat some fries.
And isn't that a better result from this than trying to shame somebody for whether or not they actually know about skateboarding? Hey, here's a little here's a test. Here's a fucking Blade Runner test for how to really catch them in your drag net. You could try asking something like, so, have you mastered a kickflip on a vert ramp yet? Or, have you seen Robert do kickflips? He has huge pop.
What is this person in the article trying to do?
Prove whether or not somebody's a real or a phony.
Fake.
We're voight comping some
voight comping a fucking skater poser.
I mean, this article should say, watch them skate for 5 seconds. If they fall over and cry for a half hour and then have their dad come pick them up, then they're probably faking it.
But I mean, even that assumes that if I, Travis McElroy, write down, I have never skateboarded in my life. If I went down to a store and bought one, I don't even know where I would do that, and went to a skate park and tried to skate, that people would be like, he's trying to pose as a real skater. And I'd be like, clearly I'm not. Clearly, there's nothing about what I'm doing right now that implies that I think I'm doing a good job. I'm trying to learn. And people might yell poser, and I'd say, no, I'm just beginning. This is the second phase of my lifestyle, and I'm just learning right now.
It's different. A shitty skater is not a poser.
No. But if someone is just sitting on the sidelines holding a board that they've clearly scratched up with a pocket knife or something, and they're going, that's a bad jump bounce that you did. Now that, my friends, that's a poser.
God, how lazy is that person that they wouldn't even learn the word kickflip?
I know.
How did you get into it?
Where were they going to learn it, Griffin?
Yeah, that's fair. You could try asking, do you hold your board by the trucks or deck? Do you think it matters? Now, that one might actually catch me. Ask if they ride regular or goofy. Now, listen, a poser's going to hear this and say, well, I don't ride goofy.
Oh.
I'm a fucking kick-ass skater.
I'm a good skater. A real serious one.
Do you say
What
I
do you
strictly
think Max Goof would say? Max Goof, especially
Nothing,
in an
he's not a real
extremely
person.
goofy movie, do you think he would be like, I write Goofy? Or even if he knew what he was talking about, it's like, I don't want to be like my dad, Goofy, a.k.a. George Geef.
We can all agree that Max from Goofy Movie is a fucking poser skater.
Oh, wow. Hey, fuck off. Hey, Griffin, fuck off.
Bart Simpson is a poser.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, like you see him, he skates once and then he'll go 2 years without skating.
That is
Yeah.
true.
And then they'll see him skate again. It's like, okay, so do you love it? Do you live for it?
Yeah.
Do you live for the grind, the daily grind?
Well, he might also just be doing it when he's not on camera.
That's possible. Yeah. Ask them about their board. Ask what material it's made out of. Do you tighten or loosen your trucks when you get on your board? What type of art do you have on your deck? You know, real stumpers for a person who can't just look at their fucking skateboard and say, oh, it's got a, let's see, looks like some tribal art and some fire. Yeah, tribal art
funny
and fire,
Marvin
man.
the Martian on there. It's pretty good.
Yep. Ask who their favorite skaters and skate brands are. They'll know more pro names than Tony Hawk, Bam, and Ryan Sheckler.
Damn it. I'm out.
Damn it. I'm out of them. They will know about a few name brands. Even if it's a negative opinion, it's still knowledge. Ooh,
Is
that's a
Stussy
good
one?
way around it.
Is Stussy one?
Stussy, Birdhouse, Girlfriend.
Journeys.
that
Hot
robot.
Topic.
Lids.
Spencer's.
Orange Julius.
Auntie Anne's.
Whammo.
Whammo, Slammo.
Whammo brand, silly skateboards.
Big Kicks. Skate boys.
Skate boys, skate men's.
You could go to the person and just be like, hey, get this, Phony Hawk. And if they look at your like, busted, then you got them. But if
Yeah.
they look at you like, God, that's funny.
Hey, if they carry their board by the trucks, that's called a mall grab, and it's usually considered to be a poser red flag. Let me continue, because the next point is there's a lot of controversy about whether or not the mall grab truly indicates you're a poser, since a lot of skaters these days do hold their boards like that.
So inconclusive.
So in conclusion, this is a bad article. Watch them, then there's a whole section that's like watch them skate, study what they do, watch them, follow them.
Watch them skate.
No,
I just feel like should be one, right? It should be number one.
No,
Yeah.
Justin, because someone could be a bad skater and not a poser, right? And someone could be
Yeah.
a very good skater and be a poser.
That's true.
Classic poser moves include just standing around, chatting, smoking cigarettes,
Oh, that's a big
texting,
one.
and getting away. And I'm going to say vapes in there too.
Oh, for
texting
sure.
and get. Only a poser even has their vape rig on them at the skate park because they could fall down on it and either break the glass on it or explode the battery.
Yeah.
That's why I
And you
built
got-
mine into my board.
I got ohms everywhere. I got
Sick.
ohms all over my pants.
I do this thing where I go up in the air, I vert off the kickflip, and then I hold the board up in the air and I just rip a big rip right off the end of the board. And then when I come down, I let go of a big cloud, and I call it Puff the Magic Wagon.
Yeah. So these are getting more intrusive. You watch them, study them, ask them to do tricks. They'll say like, "No, I can't right now. I'm sick." And you say, "Oh, well, here's some here. I
Then
brought
why are
medicine.
you here? You should be at home.
I brought medicine for you. Take the medicine and then fucking ollie." But then the next one is inspect their appearance. Examine them for scrapes and bruises.
yeah.
If you skate,
Yeah.
you're going to fall off your board and get scraped off. Even if you're good, when you're coming up with new tricks, you're going to
Fuck
fall.
you,
before
you will.
land
I've
it.
been skating for years. I don't fall ever.
I have never been scraped or scratched while doing my art on the board.
Sometimes when I'm skating, I will fall into the air.
Mm-hmm.
That's how good I am. I float.
And then look out for name brand clothing because that means that they're a poser. There's a lot of stuff in here. I'm sure there's good skaters who I just bought these shoes. That's why they're not scuffed up. Fuck off. Phony.
Ow.
Phony jabroni.
No, I just got off work at Orange Julius. That's why my shirt says it.
Sure.